Arabic inspired smouldering sort of smoky eye today, and yeah, I had a ton of fun with it. So I do hope you guys enjoy it. I did go for a sort of nude lip, which I don't usually do because I'm very much into like bold lip looks, but I thought the eyes should be a statement in themselves because this look is meant to be focused on the eyes, and it is quite a nice, very smoky, smouldering, very feminine look. So yeah, I do hope you enjoy it, and yeah, I think it's perfect for like parties, or if you're going to a wedding, or even if you just, you know, go on a date, or if you want to wear it on like a normal day, you can do that as well. Yeah, it is quite a versatile look. You can obviously play with the colours, it's up to you how dramatic and bold you want to go with it, but yeah, I hope you enjoy it and recreate it for yourselves, and yeah, if you do enjoy this video, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye! Okay, so first thing, you're going to want to prime your eye. I'm going to use a shimmery eye primer. This is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance in Candlelight. I'm just going to get like a very tiny amount of that. You don't need too much, a little goes a long way. And I'm just going to blend that all over my lid, right up to my brow bone and into my inner corners as well. Okay, so that's all primed. I am going to be using a little bit of tape. You don't need to do this. I don't always do this, I just think it's easier if you're a beginner. It's a lot easier to just use this as a sort of stencil guide. I'm going to stick it on the back of my hand, rub it, take it off and just do it one more time, and then sort of position it so that it leads outwards towards the outside of your brow. I'm just going to make sure it's in line with my other eye. Okay, so that's that. It doesn't matter if it's not like 100%. You can always still blend at the end, so it doesn't matter if one's like slightly out from the other, you can always correct that at the end, so don't panic. So next, I'm going to work into my transition shades. I'm going to go into my little MAC custom palette. I only have like 3 eyeshadows in it, kind of lame, but yeah, I'm going to go for this like dark brown, which is Cork, and I'm going to work that into my transition. So if you want to find like where you're meant to apply your transition, it helps if you look down into a mirror, if like you're a beginner. And it definitely helps sitting in front of a window. I'm sort of sideways, but I do know where my crease is anyway. But if you do want like a precise look, definitely look into a mirror and look down so you're working on top, because you don't just want to work on your lid, because when you look up you won't see anything. So yeah, I'm just going to look down into the mirror and just blend that right in. And what this is going to do is it's going to help our eyeshadow blend out in the long run once we're done, so it won't be such a harsh black shade. It will blend up, so it's sort of a transition. So I'm going to go into my Naked 3 palette, and you're going to want to go for Nuna and just do the same with that. And then again with Limit, which is similar to like Nuna, but it's quite light. It's like a light dusty browny pink shade, I think. And yeah, just going to blend all of that together with that. So that's the first stage. Second, I'm going to go in for my lid colour, which is actually like my favourite eyeshadow from the Naked palettes. Well, I only know like own 2 and 3, so I can't really speak for the first, but it's Suspect, which is my favourite nudie shimmer look. And I'm just going to get that on my brush and pack that onto your lid. Just pack it on. Work in layers. I like mine quite shimmery, so I'm going to put maybe 2 or 3 layers on, and you can always pack some more at the end if you think that's not enough. Just going to blend that together with the same brush that I used for my transition shades. Right, so next I'm going to go in for black. Now I don't want to use just a boring matte black, I want something a little more interesting, so I'm going to be going into that Naked 3 palette. And there's a really nice black with like some red sparkle in there that I'm going to use. So yeah, just pick some of that up. I'm just using the brush that came in the kit. And I'm just going to pack that on. So I'm going to work close to the tape that I've applied. And I'm just going to tap it all into place. And first I'm going to work up like a cat eye, and then Once I'm happy with where it's positioned, I'll just focus it more on the inside and blend. Remember, blending is like a key rule with any sort of smoky eye look. You don't want two block colours, you really want to blend that in. So that's what I'm going to be doing. From here I'm going to sort of work it just a little bit into the crease, not too much. And this I'm just going to focus literally where the outside of my eyelid is. I'm not going to take it any further than that, just literally the outer lid. And I'm going to really focus that colour there. Okay, and again, blend. Right, I'm going to actually go in with some more of that Nuna that I used initially, just to sort of blend the edges out and to make it a lot softer. So here we go. And I'm going to change blending brushes to a cleaner one, so I don't put too much product up there, because that's not what I want. I just want to blend out. Like so. You can peel off the tape now. And I'm going to blend the edge just a little bit, so it's not so harsh. Next is eyeliner, so I'm going to line my top lid, and I'm using the Extreme 24-hour felt tip liner. So I'm just drawing from the centre of my lid outwards, and yeah, just drawing inwards as well. I'm going to do my inner corner. And wing it out. You don't want the wing to be too long, because you're going to sort of blend it into your eyeshadow anyway. That's not the point of the wing look. It's just to sort of fill in the inner portion and give it more of a cat eye sort of feline look. So the wing isn't that important, you're going to blend it anyway, so don't spend too much time on it. It's just going to get covered in eyeshadow. I'm going to go in with this MAC, is it a 210? Every time I get these brushes, I don't know how I hold them, but it takes the number and everything off. But it's the MAC pencil brush, and I'm just going to go in with a matte black, actually, from the Naked 2 Blackout, which is just a really deep matte black. Get some on the brush, and I'm going to like tap that over the top, and then I'm just going to get a blending brush and blend that. And whatever's left on that, I'm actually going to work onto my lower lash line. So starting from the outside and sort of dragging it in. I might need a tiny bit more of that. Don't use too much, because you don't need a lot, it's literally just to emphasise your lower lid. Don't use too much. I'm just going to blend that in with a little bit of Nuna from the Naked 3 palette that we used earlier. And literally just blend that in. Okay, so I'm going to be lining my tight line and my waterline with Urban Decay's 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil, and this is in the shade Perversion. Not that I'm a pervert or anything. I'm just going to want to try and keep it in the fluid line. Don't want to take it out too much. Yep, and now you're just going to want a tight line. This bit always makes my eye water. I'm going to be using Booty Call as my highlight shade. Sorry, posted that wrong one. That's that like light fleshy pink kind of sparkly shade. And I'm just going to pat that on my inner corner, drag it in, like so, just drag it up a little bit. And I'm also going to put a little bit on my brow bone. And again, blend. Blending is your friend. So I'm going to start off with the Maybelline Great Lash mascara, and I'm just going to apply that to my top lashes. This isn't the greatest mascara, so I'm sort of like using it as a base coat because I'm trying to finish it off. I don't really like it. It doesn't really do much, like you can tell. It's not really done an awful lot, so I wouldn't recommend it. It's kind of crap. Next, anyway, Sexy Curves Mascara by Rimmel. And for the last mascara, I'm going to be using the collection Big Fake Curves. The eyelashes I've used are from one of the... They sell these Kiss sort of multi-pack lashes at Boots, and I think these are in the shade Flirt. Well, not shade, these are like the Flirt kind. They're sort of a lot shorter in the centre, and then they sort of flare out. So they're what I'm going to be using. All I'm doing is applying some glue to these lashes, and all I'm going to do is wait till those go tacky. So just blowing on them, sort of speed up the process a little bit. Yep. So look down into a mirror and just stick those on. So what I'm going to do is like pinch those on with my tweezers. Be very careful when you're doing this, don't poke your eye. It's very painful and you don't want to blind yourself, so take it steady. Right. I'm going to get a very thin end of the brush and press that down, just to keep it as close to the lash line as possible. I'm going to get whatever black was left over on my pencil brush, and I'm just going to go over the areas that have glue on them just to darken them up a bit. And blend it in completely with the eyeliner. So that's the eyes done. Right, so the lip liner I'm using is a Rimmel one in Tiramisu. This is like ancient, it's like sort of like cracked as well. But yeah, it's like a really nice lip liner, so I'm going to use that. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, that's better. Okay, so that's the lips lined, and I'm going to be using Angel by MAC, which is a frost lipstick. I'm just going to apply that all over. Right, I'm going to apply some of this. This is the Naked, Urban Decay's Naked Lip Gloss in the shade Love Child, which is a really nice, like, baby, well, not a baby pink, but it's a really nice pink. So I'm going to apply that all over my lips. Okay, so I'm just going to go finish doing my hair and stuff, and I'll be right back. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I hope you try it out for yourselves as well. It's such a nice smouldering eye look, and yeah, I had a ton of fun filming it, so you should definitely try it out. But yeah, I'll see you in my next video, and if you did like this, please do subscribe and give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you very soon. Okay, bye!